Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippysCouch. So today we're back for another round of the summoning adventure. Now today's episode is actually very exciting because we managed to take down Plantera yesterday. We've opened up a whole lot of new branching paths that we can explore in today's episode. So we have new equipment that we can make, we have new armor, we have new summoning weapons, we have everything to do with the hard mode dungeon, and then we even have the temple and golem. There is so much to do, so if I seem a little bit unfocused today, it's because I'm trying to remember what we need to do, and also just to remember like any of the little tips and stuff that you left in the comment section yesterday. But yeah, welcome back. I can't believe we're already past 30 episodes. I didn't acknowledge it yesterday, but when I uploaded it, I was like typing away like episode 30. I was like, this has gone extremely quickly. Can we all agree? 30 episodes? Wow. One thing I will say is if you enjoyed today's episode, please remember right at the start, give it a big fat thumbs up, and remember to also subscribe to ChippysCouch. Join Couch Gang, join all of us. It's a pretty large couch, all right? And all the little dimples and all the creases in the couch, that's the comment section. You can be part of the dimples of the couch. So what do we do first? It's overwhelming. I think the first thing I want to do is take a little look at these living shards. So this is the little crafting ingredient that we got from Plantera yesterday, and you can use it to make a lot. Ooh, okay, this is a good one. I've been told for a few days now to make the blood orange upgrade to my health. Let's give that a go. But there was a weapon that people recommended. Oh man, that takes me back. If you've ever wondered what the sword is in the ChippysCouch profile picture, the one that it currently is right now, I'm thinking about changing it soon. Actually, it's an Arc of Ancients. It was basically, it started off as a piece of fan art from the first ever series on the channel, and then I bought the rights to it to use it as the profile picture because I love it that much. But this is the weapon. This is the plantation staff. So it's a upgrade to the Belladonna, which we definitely made, the Deep Sea Staff, which we also had, and the Optic Staff, which we do not currently have. And it does 90 damage. Alright, so what to do? Summons a miniature Plantera. Oh my god, I already love it. Fires seeds, spiky balls, and spore clouds from afar to poison targets. Enrages when you get under 75% health and begins ramming enemies. Occupies 3 minion slots, as there can only be one. Oh, okay. So it's something you use in combination. That's actually really interesting. Okay, so let's dump it in here. I've already forgotten the name. I'm not going to lie. Oh, wait, it was plantation staff. All right, so we've made the optic staff. Let's make the plantation staff. Bam. Here we go. Now, I'm actually curious. Can there actually only be one, or is it just a metaphorical thing? You know, there can only be one ChippysCouch in the world. Christ, I absolutely love that. That is amazing. You know what this is? This is what I wanted from Fargo Soul Mod back in the day. That is legit the coolest thing I've ever seen. I absolutely love that. All right, come here, one sec. I'm giving it a clap. I'm sorry. Courtney tells me off for this because I'll watch like the news or I'll watch a film and something amazing will happen. And I'm one of those people that will actually clap. I'll be like, that's amazing. It's pretty bad though. To just clap randomly. They can't hear me. They're on the telly, but you lot can. Yeah, Plantera gets a clap. That was amazing. And people said yesterday they wanted the return of Plantera Sombrero. I feel like we've gotten her. I don't know how this episode ever gets topped. Like this is so banging. Honestly, I can't get over how good this is. All right. What do we do now? Let's, well, we got a lot. We can farm Plantera, or we can go Reaver Armor. I feel like we just go Reaver Armor. We just go into it. So, the thing I need to get out of here is a Spelunker Potion. Now, I'm fairly certain Perennial Ore, which is the ore that we need, and we have a few little pieces of it, which I didn't really realize we were gathering up as we were looking for a bulb yesterday. That just grows underground, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know if it only exclusively grows underground in the jungle, which you would imagine, right? Perennial ore. You would expect it to be jungle. But we'll see. If you've never seen perennial ore before, it's, have I not got any? Yeah, it's right there. Look at it. See, it's like bright green. And it's used for like... One sec. Sorry, I'm just focusing real quick. I want to see what my Plantera does. All right, let's just say this. So far, it's not the best summon in the world, but that's all right. We give it a little bit of love anyway. All right, I'm not finding any, so let's just go to the jungle. It probably is the jungle. All right, let's get this charged up with a Duracell. Let's get a bunch of summons going. So this is kind of cool. Like, we got a combination of the two. This is nice. I feel very powerful right now. I'm also feeling a little bit lazy, so I'm gonna take this, and we'll go mining. We'll go mining. I reckon we'll find a lot very quickly. But yeah, this armor's pretty legit because not only is it just like an immediate upgrade to what we already have, which is kind of bonkers. Wait. Are you telling me I'm going to be able to fight Plantera with Plantera? This is going to be an awesome episode. Yeah, not only does it like become just like a natural upgrade to the armor we already have, it actually has like a wing set that will synergize with it. Now, I think I spoke about this yesterday, how people were telling me that I need to start using the matching wings for it. I had a little look on the list, and there wasn't many combinations that we could have had with the armor that we chose. But this actually should be good for us. I think I've made a mistake. All right. So you can see my adrenaline is popping off. Basically, I accidentally spawned a queen bee for some reason, and then I was like, you know what I'll do? I'll just go to the surface and ignore it, because it actually kind of was hurting me quite a bit. And then and I see it's just like hunted me down. I just had a little look on the Wikipedia. Apparently it grows in mud and stone. Sorry, not mud and stone. In like dirt and stone. So I think he meant to get it in the like regular area. But since we were kind of looking in an ice biome, I'm wondering if maybe it didn't want to spawn. So we might have better luck finding it here. So since we've got to make a full armor set and a set of wings, I'm just going to grab like as much as possible and just kind of see what we get. Oh look, there's a special chest. An onyx excavator key. Summons a drill to drill through the world so you can destroy all the neat world generation. Will completely disintegrate for all creatures and inhabitants of these lands. I'm sure the EPA and Peter would like to have a word with you afterwards. The power of destruction scales with the highest powered pickaxe in your inventory. This sounds absolutely terrifying. This sounds so scary. Is this a complete, like, world destroyer? I actually don't trust myself. I am going to leave it here, right? I'll leave some torches so I can see it on the minimap later. But I am not touching that. I want nothing to do with that. I do not want a drill to destroy the whole world, as convenient as that is. Oh, so I actually have some cool news. You may have seen the community post about it yesterday. You may have seen that about a month ago, Terraria launched its own line of super premium merch on the website terraria.shop. It's all super nice. They've got great designs, amazing packaging. It's really cool stuff. I am actually a legitimate huge fan of it. Well, they actually reached out and was like, hey, we want to give you a discount code for your audience. We're actually the only people that have a discount code, and it's called Small Chippy, just like one word. And that way, if you want some official Terraria merch, you actually save a whopping 15%, which for me is like an actual lot. Like, the difference of 15% is a lot of the time the difference between me ordering something and not ordering something. And the cool thing is, like, that 15% actually supports the channel as well. So that was super neat of them. They did not need to do that. I would have, well, I did talk about their merch quite a lot before they offered me that code. I am such a huge fan of what they're doing. And they also have, like, figurines coming out next year. Wow. Well, I say next year. I do mean this year. We're in 2021. How crazy is that? But the company that actually run it are the company that make Felix's merch. So if you've ever seen those figurines of Felix, the ones with the gamer glasses, they're the company that make that. They're UK based. So that's really cool. I'll leave a link forever in the description for that. Just use code SmallChipping. Save 15%. How legit. All right. So hopefully that is enough. I should be able to make a fair amount of reaver bars, I imagine. Let's have a little look, though. Knowing me, I've probably forgot something. All right. Let's make sure we dump the ore in there as well. All right. So, bars. We need to make perennial bars. I was just calling them reaver bars. Forgive me. All right. 81 pieces. So, we can make the reaver armor, which is not a material. Okay. I'm getting confused with this. I know that there is a certain point in the game where you start molding armors together. I always forget what it is, and for some reason, reaver armor sticks in my head. All right, so let's make the chest piece. Yeah, it's still not a material. We'll make the leggings. Bam. And then let's make a helmet. So which one do we need? We need this one. Oh, it's actually called a helmet. I was meaning like I was just using the word helmet for any of them. Okay, so let's see what kind of upgrade this is. So right now we have 47 defense. The set bonus is a 10% increase to minion damage and an extra minion. You get some movement stuff, and you also get all these benefits with water, which I'm honestly not too bothered about. People kept commenting yesterday about like the honey strat and stuff. Yeah, I think honestly it's actually a very legitimate little method. I don't know. I've never been a honey kind of guy, and I've never been a honey or bubble block kind of moonlord kind of guy either. I've tried it, but for me, I'm too smooth brain for it. All right, swapping this over, we've gone to 36 defense. The set bonus is 16% increased minion damage and summons a reaver orb that emits spore gas when enemies are nearby. So we've traded a little bit of defense, but if we get extra max minions, so this gives +2 max minions. This one does not give plus max minions, and neither does this one. So what is the real difference here? How many minions do you get with this one? No minions. 1 max minion. Oh no, so that's the set bonus, is 1 max minion. So it's less defense, more minions, and you also get the spore thing. I don't really know if this is like a good compromise or a good setup. Honestly, I've got no idea. But I'm sure one of you will actually let me know, because I know you lot are Wiki Gang, and Wiki Gang are great at this kind of stuff. So let's have a little look at the wings then. It is about time that we actually upgraded them. We've had these cryonic ones for a little while now. So here it is. It's the booster pack. So you need Essence of Sunlight and Souls of Flight. There's also a lot of stuff you can make. You can make life alloys. So this is the next upgrade. Scoria bars. Make hydrothermic armor, which is one that I've never had before, unless it's been renamed or maybe just resprited. But that comes post-Golem. So this is why it's interesting at this point in the game, because there are so many upgrades that you can make pre-Golem, and then so many you can make afterwards. I think it's good to slow things down and actually enjoy this part of the game. Everglade Spray, iconic to the channel. So it's the Quagmire, the inspiration for a whole Let's Play. Okay, there's also a new pickaxe, the Bestial pickaxe. I'm assuming that's better. Is that just... No, it's not, is it? Fair enough. I guess it's just easier to craft. And the necklace of Vexatulom. Very cool. Very cool. Right, let's make the armor. Sorry, let's make the wings then. Or let's make the rockets. Booster. Booster. Oh, can I not make it? Really? I wonder what I'm actually lacking. Really? Souls of Flight? Oh my god. I thought I had loads of Souls of Flight. I thought I was going to attack my wyverns every 2 minutes. Wrong series. Wrong series. That's the problem when you film so much stuff. You're just like, I don't know what's going on. Don't know where my crafting stuff is. Alright, I guess we just wait for a wyvern then. Ah, so looking at this, Golem actually isn't meant to be the next boss. We also have Leviathan and Astrum Aureus. So that's kind of neat. You remember at the start I said, like, we've just got so much to do? It's so very true. This is probably why you have this armor upgrade after Plantera. Because it's kind of like, you know, you're going to need it before you do Golem. That is actually really neat. And it's funny, yesterday I was tempting fate with Leviathan. A lot of you were pointing it out, but we had the Siren just casually chilling. I was just letting it be attacked. Yeah, I love Leviathan. Fantastic YouTuber, fantastic boss, great soundtrack. All around an absolute banger. Alright then, so let's see. A booster. Booster, booster, booster. Bam. Here we go. So we've got warding on it. Now, I don't know if it actually says... Oh, there you go. 15% increased movement speed while wearing the Reaver armor. I was going to say, I don't know if it says the upgrade. So let's see. Oh, look at that. I'm glad that they're actually wings. Because when you see that sprite, you think it's going to be like a jetpack. And I'm not too into that. I like an actual wing. I've never been a jetpacker. All right. What do we do then? We got so much to do. should we go to the dungeon? Go check out some dungeon stuff? There's a lot that we need to kind of get from the dungeon, in reality. I might just grab some buffs first as well, just to kind of get us through it a little bit easier. Oh yeah, so I guess one thing we do need to look up is the blood orange. I did say I'd make that, so let's see. Blood orange is made from life fruit and orange blood root. I presume I probably don't have one of those. And blood orbs and some souls. I probably don't have the blood orbs either because I'm so the blood moon does my head in. So every time there's ever been a blood moon, I've just slept or skipped time. So maybe we'll probably do that today. Maybe we'll get the chance to. That's kind of like, that could be a next episode kind of thing though. That's not like super important. But at least we can make the next upgrade immediately afterwards as well. It's kind of cool. Oh yeah, so if you didn't check out the Chippy Gaming video yesterday, the one about the adventure map, you probably did because it's doing really well. It's probably one of the best performing videos we've had in like 2 months. Like I went to bed and I woke up and it had like over 100,000 views. I was like, what is this? But I showed off the statue at the start, the ChippysCouch statue that I had commissioned. So it's Skeletron, and then at the base it has a ChippysCouch and like a clothy ear hat. But I want you lot to see it, because it's like, you know, part of Couch Gang and all that. And it's so cool to see, like, it looks legit. It makes my room look amazing. Like, people have like, I've been showing it to like all my family on FaceTime and stuff, and everyone's like, this is so cool. Kind of looks like something out of Tim Burton, which I like, a Tim Burton production, which I quite like. It's got a very moody aesthetic. Tomorrow's going to be the first, like, new game Friday, so I'm really excited about that. If you could check the channel tomorrow, that'd be much appreciated, because YouTube probably won't tell you about it. If you watch a couple Fridays in a row, they probably will, in all honesty, but the first few are going to really tank, I reckon. The game I want to check out, I think, is going to be Rust. I've been hearing some really good things about Rust recently. I don't know if it's making, like, a resurgence, but I've never played it, but I've always wanted to, based on that viral clip. It's the one where, like, the guy approaches this base with these, like, young kids or whatever, and they're so nice and they help him out, and then he turns on them and kills them. It's like, it's a pretty iconic clip. I've been wanting to play it ever since then, and I think now might be a good time. I've been debating a lot of games. I tried to record a Monster Sanctuary, and I really couldn't get into it. I also tried recording Noita, and I couldn't really get into recording that, so I think I'm just trying to find a new groove of a game that I actually like commentating over. But yeah, check it out if you've got the time tomorrow. Ooh, alright, so with that, we now have the 2 pieces we need for the Master Ninja gear. That actually didn't take that long, to be honest. Usually it takes absolutely forever to get one of those. So that's good. That's something like kind of ticked off the list. It's like ingredients we're going to need for later on. So I think what we're going to do now is maybe give Leviathan a go. Yeah, let's do it. Let's give Leviathan a go. I haven't done Leviathan in ages. And like I said, I really like the fight. So seems like a good thing to do today. I'm not going to lie. I completely forgot where it was in the mod list until we had a little look. Right. Let's dump some stuff off. I'm glad we got the ectoplasm. They're going to make for some great upgrades, like I said kind of earlier. Right, okay. Let's dump some of the moolah away. Not exactly like we have a lot of moolah. We got enough. We got enough to get by. So one thing I will say for this fight is it's going to be a bit of a warm-up, I would say. It's not like I'm kind of going into this, like, desperately needing a win. It would be nice to win, don't get me wrong. But I'm not, like, banking on it. It's not absolutely essential. It's just a cool boss fight. A really cool one. I probably should have grabbed a battle potion. I might just... Wait, did I put one in the chest? I'm pretty sure I did. Battle? No? Spell it right and maybe you can do it. Battle potion. There we go. Alright, thank you very much. So one thing I thought was cool is the other day, YouTube put out this big video. Basically like, here's a bunch of tips for creators in 2021. And they basically just got YouTubers to like rattle off a bunch of tips that they have. And it was interesting because one of them was like, you know, I see a lot of creators make really good stuff, but what they neglect and what they don't value is the comment section. And he was like, you need to like get in there and start building a community. And I found that so interesting because I honestly thought I was kind of the only one on YouTube to really value it. Because I've spoken to a lot of YouTubers, and the comment section means absolutely zero to them. But I think it's the core of the channel. So it's interesting. Because a lot of people are just like, nah, it's not anything like Twitch. You know, Twitch is where the community is. YouTube is not that. I disagree. I recognize 95% here. Okay, alright, here we go. Oh, I was so confused. I was like, what's going on here? Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I do this every single time. Get ready for the same comment, but I always forget that they've changed this fight so much. So now you have to fight this version first, and then you get into the main one, right? Something like that. Or are you doing both separately? I have comments often asking me, like, why do I forget so much between all the Let's Plays? I really should clarify, because I don't want you lot thinking that I actually have some kind of memory issue. The truth is, when I'm recording these episodes, I retain as much information as I need to record the episode. But because I'm playing and focusing on what I'm saying, you know, I don't think it sticks with me. A big thing as well is I'm not very good at retaining change, and Calamity changes very frequently, more often than you'd think, and I don't keep up with the changes ever. So I just have this weird base knowledge of information. Half of it's wrong. Do you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. But I try and remember as much as possible. But just, I don't know. Just don't go in. But I kind of like that aspect. I've always kind of liked that aspect. I think it makes things exciting. Christ, this fight. I love that he just throws massive cocoa rocks at you. It's pretty much what this fight is. Is my Plantera even out? Is she even doing stuff? I don't feel like I can see her. So I don't actually know. Is it out? I've got no idea. I'm super paranoid that it isn't now. Has it even spawned in? Yeah, it is. I just don't see it doing stuff. I tell you what, I wasn't really acknowledging it. So you might not have kind of got the vibe from just watching, but during that first phase we were having a constant confusion. That's why I was moving so weird. That was such a mind trick to get around. I'm surprised we got through that first phase, I'm not going to lie. I was actually very shocked that we got to this point. Alright, just avoid the cocoa rocks. Alright? No boulders for me, boy. Oh, the Leviathan music's so good. Let me do you all a solid. Hopefully it doesn't drown out my audio. It probably never will. I always favor my audio more than the game's audio. It's kind of always been that way on ChippysCouch, to be honest. Okay, right. I feel like the adrenaline did nothing. I feel like I feel very weak. I feel like if I... Oh, God. I feel like if I keep dodging better, we might get our way through this fight. But I feel like there are definitely upgrades I maybe should have made. Like, we don't have the blood orange or anything that I said I was going to get. Maybe if we had that, we would do a little bit better. You know, stay alive a little bit longer and all that. But we'll see what happens. I'm not writing off this fight yet. I almost feel like I love the Plantera. I really do. I think the Plantera is so sick. But I hate to do it to him. I'm going to get rid of Plantera and get more of these laser beams in. Because I think these laser beams for this fight are doing a bit more damage. Especially considering my armor, the reaver armor, is actually leaving behind spore clouds anyway. So it's not exactly like I even need 1/3 of the attacks from the Plantera. Because one of them is the spores, right? I've kind of already got it. But it's going to make for an amazing thumbnail. I know it will. I love miniature versions of bosses. I think they're so cool. It's definitely like... Do you like that there are just little things that just proper please you for no reason? Like a really satisfying Lego set. It just looks really cool. It's a bit like that for me. A tiny boss. I'm delighted. Alright. So our adrenaline actually almost basically just tanked this part of the fight. This one here. Okay, I'm just going to move around a little bit. See what happens. Maybe a big thing is the fact that maybe the Plantera wasn't really doing too much. Maybe because we're holding the wrong weapon. We're holding this one, you know? Oh god, I've got confusion. Oh, I'm really kind of choking now. Alright, don't choke. Just try and relax. Try and relax. Alright, so that part of the fight is over. Now it's just the big boy. This big old Leviathan. Oh, this is good. This has been such a relaxing episode for me because I was really stressed coming into this. Let me tell you why. I just before recording, I'd made like a fresh fancy coffee and I was really excited to drink it. But I put it on my desk and my headphone wire knocked it over seconds before recording, and it was an absolute nightmare. It got all over my keyboard, my mouse mat that I recently bought to replace my old one that I broke. It got under my monitors, on my stream deck. So I won't be surprised if this episode comes out and it's like black and white and just jittery or something. You know, something might have broken. But I was so stressed before. I was like, no. Felt so bad. But I cleaned up as much as possible. Oh, I also I got this really wicked wireless charger for Christmas that has fancy lights on it. And I got it in that as well. So that's in a bowl of rice. It's ye old method. I don't know if the kids of today will remember a bowl of rice for this. But obviously, like, I don't know if you've ever done this. You've probably done this. But whenever a piece of technology would break or you get it in water, it'd be like, all right, get out the bowl of rice. But nowadays, phones are built so much better with water. I'll always remember this. The most, like, marvelous moment is I had this Galaxy S3 Mini. This probably back in, like, 2013. And I remember I dropped it in a hot tub and I didn't realize. And it was at the bottom of a hot tub for about 2 hours. And it worked perfect. And it never actually broke. And it wasn't a water-resisting phone. And I'll still never understand it. It never had the bowl of rice treatment. It just worked. It's an absolute miracle to do it over at Samsung. Alright. Bam, bam, bam. Did we get the lore piece? Oh my god, right. Another thing that people keep worrying about is that, like, James, with Theron Fear, you keep forgetting the lore. Let me tell you the thing with the lore. Alright. Once again, I've responded to comments about this. Basically, when I end the fight, I assume that all the items have been sucked up there and then. So I don't ever think about the lore. And I'm still, you know, banking off the adrenaline of the fight. And I'm not that bothered about lore. So it combines me just completely forgetting it every time. Alright, Leviathan and Anahita? I don't know. An odd pair of creatures, one seeking companionship and the other seeking sustenance. Perhaps two genetic misfits outcast from their homes that found comfort in assisting one another. Favorite this item to gain increased max health while wearing the aquatic heart and treasure detected while wearing the stranger orb. Allow the young old spirit light pet to move normally while outside of liquid. Yeah, this is funny. If you wear the pet, it kind of flops around like a fish out of water without this. However, if you're not submerged in liquid, you'll have decreased defense and damage reduction. Well, since I'm not really bothered about liquid, I'm fine. The ocean. Take care not to disturb the deep waters of this world. You may awaken something more terrifying than death itself. Spilling coffee all over your nice technology. That's what that is. So we got the green tide. We got the Leviathan. Is this a rare weapon? Might have had a resprite. I don't feel like I've seen this. Oh, nice. We got the Pearl of Enthrallment. This is going to combine with this. We are going to make the Heart of the Elements one day. It's just that it's a slog to do it all, to farm it all. And we needed this anyway, so we're kind of one step closer. Is that it? Is that what we got? Leviathan's Ambergris. You leave behind poisonous seawater as you move. 75% increase to movement speed, 10% increase to damage, and 20 defense while submerged in liquid. I don't care about liquid, Calamity, please. I don't want to be submerged in liquid. This is not the Terraria bath playthrough. This isn't, is it Hectique? Oh, is it Hectique? I'd hate to get the wrong name. This isn't the Hectique underwater playthrough, alright? Please. Alright, well that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed watching. Hopefully you're all doing well. Yesterday I asked you, how's your 2021 going in the comments? A lot of you are having a good 2021. It's good to see. I know we're only like a week into it, but you can already tell the vibe. Alright, have a great one, guys. Shout out to our channel members, as always. And remember to look out for that Rust video. Maybe it's Rust, I don't know. If I play it and I don't like it, I won't put it out. But look out for a special video tomorrow. Right, see you in the next one, guys. Peace.